Hey everyone, how you doing? Today is MISC Day. Don't you wish I had the cash? I hate when I could get it, but I can't afford it. So instead, we're going to take a look at the show floor for MISC, Musashi Industrial Space Concern? Forgot what they stand for. MISC. So you got the Freelancer series, the Odyssey, all that stuff, the hulls. Some awesome ships, honestly. If you're into industrial endeavors, MISC is the brand. So today we're going to be able to take a look at Prospector, Hull A, Starfarer, Starfarer Gemini, Freelancer, Freelancer Dur, Max, Miss, Reliant Mako, Tana, San, Core, and underneath we're going to have the Razor EX, LX, Space Razor, and then holograms of the Endeavor, Expanse, Odyssey, and Hull C. So over here we got the Prospector, basically the small mining ship. It is absolutely awesome and a great way to print money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wanted to print money just like the U.S. Treasury? If so, the MISC Prospector is the ship for you. Turn rocks into credits. It's an amazing little ship. You can't argue against it. Relatively low price of entry. You go out, you mine some simple asteroids, you upgrade the mining laser, you go out, you mine some quantanium, you take it to a refinery station, you let them refine it, you log out, take a nap, wake up, come in, sell it, make money. It is a great ship, highly recommended. Over here we have the Hull A, the first entry into the Hull series with the expandable cargo spindles. Carries a good bit of cargo for a ship its size. Not very well defended, but still a fun ship. We just recently got it this year, and apparently it floats above landing pads. Quite magical, this ship. And then here's a Starfarer Gemini. We finally have refueling in the verse. This ship has a purpose. Sort of. I love the Starfarers. I have the Gemini, which is the one over there with the missile pod instead of the intake. So this one has some missiles in the front, and then the base has an intake for harvesting fuel. That being said, they're good ships. They're not very maneuverable, but they are relatively durable and have good defense, and will be excellent for pyro and other system exploration when you need to bring fuel along for the journey. Alright, let's take a look at the other hull. I will say, however, the Starfarers fly like, well, they fly like they look. Bricks. That's a Crusader ship and a Corsair. Hope everyone is recovering from their Thanksgiving feast yesterday. Here we have the Freelancer series. So the Freelancer is kind of a direct competitor with like the Cutlass, and then soon to be the Spirits. Personally, I prefer the Freelancer over the Cutlass. It has 4 size 3 gimbaled guns, so very good damage to defend itself, and 1 turret up top. The turret can only defend the rear, it cannot fire forward because of this random hump that no one has explained to us what this hump is for. It's there. So the Max is right here. I love the Max. It can carry a ton of cargo, is still relatively nimble, and can hold its own in a dogfight. You're not going to beat a light fighter, but you might hold off that Cutlass coming after you and hold your own against, I dare say, even a Corsair if you need to. We got the Freelancer MISC that can definitely hold its own against pretty much anything because it trades cargo space for missiles. A lot of missiles. It's a missile boat. I do not like the new default loadout that switched it to these M7As. I preferred it with the Gatlings. I'm going to come over here. I believe this is going to be the Dur. Yep, the Dur in the base. The Dur is the exploration model, and it trades cargo space for fuel tanks. It's got a lot of extended fuel tanks for long range. Otherwise, it flies the same as all the other Freelancers, and it has additional scanning antennae under the bottom. Should be a fun little ship for solo exploration. And then the base Freelancer, which is a good entry little space truck. It's a space truck. Or as other people call it, space dildo. I prefer space truck, personally. And again, I love the Freelancer series. I own a Max, and I own a MISC, and those two will always be in my hangar. I used to own a DUR. However, I don't really see a need for it considering the amount of exploration ships I have in my hangar at this time. Alright, we're going to head over and take a look at the Reliance series as we sprint past the Starfarer and the Starfarer Gemini again. Again, like I said, the Prospector is how you print cash. Excellent ship. And yeah, the Starfarers, you can refuel now. It has a refueling boom. I have not messed with the refueling mechanics because there just really isn't a need for it right now. And it costs a lot of money to fill the ship up with fuel to then go refuel. So I think with Pyro and as they add more systems, the ship will become much more useful. I'm hoping the interior of the Starfarer is going to rework because they are kind of difficult to navigate. I was running. And then, like I said, underneath we're going to be able to see the Odyssey, Expanse, and Hull C. Hollow models, not the real ship. Now here's the Reliant series. My friend Arsenic absolutely loves these ships. They are definitely an interesting ship in the verse. Carries a lot of firepower that if you run fully gimbaled, you can truly get on target. But they are a relatively large target. So you've got over here, we have the Reliant Mako. Which is this the one that is the cameraman? Yeah, this is the cameraman ship. So it carries a little camera, sort of. Eventually, I assume we're going to be able to broadcast, like, races and stuff, news. I don't know if the gameplay for this is ever going to come to the game. I think it's a great idea, but I don't know. This should be the base Reliant. Yeah, the Reliant Tana. Kind of the fighter variant. 2 seats. It rotates. It's still pretty cool. Here's another Reliant. This is the Sen. This is supposed to be, I think, the science variant. Yeah, it's a mobile science ship. Again, no gameplay for it yet. Now this should be the core, I believe. Yep, Core A, if you want to pronounce it. Let's see, larger carrying. So this is the cargo variant. Alright, let's go take a look at the Expanse, the Odyssey, and Hull C, and as well as the Razor series. And for once, I'm dressed for the occasion, folks. I'm dressed like a tourist. IAE shirt, baseball cap. I'm going to say this thing on my side here is a camera bag, so I can take pictures. Yep, totally. Tomorrow's a big day. Looking forward to the RSI and the Galaxy reveal. We already saw it in Inside Star Citizen, but I'm looking forward to seeing the holo of it and seeing if there's any Q&As released with it. And most importantly, are they going to have it as a solo ship with the modules all included, or is it going to be like the Expanse, the Endeavor, that we have to buy every single package? That'll easily push the price way up. Here we got the MISC. Razor. It is definitely a fun ship. So you got the stealth variant over here, the racer variant, and the fighter variant. The EX is an excellent, fun little fighter. They're all fun little fighters and good racers. Excuse me. Definitely recommend taking these out and flying them, playing around the racetracks. I mean, they are literally beautiful little fighters that I don't think anyone can argue with. I love the look of it. Just screams speed. Now let's take a look at these hollows. Up and coming ships. Wow. Here we go, folks. The Endeavor. It's the engines in the back. Almost looks like some, I guess those are docking collars. Could be a hangar, could be side hangars as well. This is the one that you can turn it into a hospital, a science station, a flying greenhouse, giant space telescope. It's a this is the original modular ship in Star Citizen. And I feel like it's going to get some love here pretty soon. Gorgeous. Nice. It's so, what I like about MISC ships is they're so ugly, they're beautiful. This is the Expanse. It's going to be the refinery ship. So it's going to, you know, pick up all the unrefined materials and then refine them. So it's a mobile refinery. Should be able to handle more than, say, the new RSI Galaxy coming out with its dedicated refinery module, because this whole thing is a refinery. It's built towards it. Kind of a mix of like an Endeavor, a Starfarer, and a Prospector is almost how this thing looks. Alright, let's go hit the next one. And then this is the Odyssey, the Explorer variant. So the Explorer variant of this is going to be able to refine Quantanium fuel. So you're going to be able to use this, mine in refined Quantanium fuel. So you're going to be able to use this to truly just go and never come back. So this will definitely have more range than any of the other exploration ships we currently have. Looks like it's going to have a rear hangar there. Very good looking ship. Again, not heavily armed. It's not meant to be. And this should be the hull. This is the hull C. So we've got the hull A, then there's a hull B, and then there's this hull C. That's crazy. I can't wait to see these in the verse. The only downside with these is all that cargo, beautiful cargo out there on the side, is completely unprotected. So in theory, you should be able to literally just shoot it off and it'll be a loot pinata. So you're going to want defense and protection. So the C is the most produced of the range. It's considered to be the most versatile, intended to hit the sweet spot between the single-person transports and the massive super freighters. Yep, very cool. A modicum of maneuverability, they call it. Alright, I'll leave you guys with this view. That's it for MISC today. I hope you guys enjoyed the short video. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated Thanksgiving. If not, I hope you had a good meal and you had things to be thankful for. I'm going to log off. My daughter's waiting for me upstairs to watch some silly children's programming. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.